At Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy. And today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. And the Golden Gophers will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So UConn's offense will take the field first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Got a man, it's Watson. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Wants to throw on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. UConn will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Minnesota's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. To throw, it's Lindsey. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Running free. The tag. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UConn going back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Punts it out of the air. And he's still running after the move. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick release by the QB. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Running into the open space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Into the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
Number 5. With the grab and the score.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UTSA. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed over the middle, it's Turner. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The UConn offense goes back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab down the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. They'll run the screen. Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good timing on the quick out. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Wants to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
The Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Under fire. He's got it on the move. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gopher! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
Looking for the time with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UConn going back to work on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though. They get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Off play action. He fires to the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
UConn will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Heavy heat, and they block it. And after the block punt, they'll be in business right around their own 40-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They bring him down, but what a turn of events. They'll have it at the 41. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air. It's Lindsey. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the ground, it's Flowers. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the middle, it's Watson. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Caught. Close to the marker. It's Turner. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Got his man downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as a field goal unit comes on. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Porter. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hold and fire complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll keep it on the ground here, off right tackle. Past the first down marker and still running. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. He'll pull it on the read. At the 45, on its way. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Porter. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Never a doubt. The lead down to just 3, 20-17.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The inside handoff. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. To the ground. He's got it again. Makes his man miss. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On the run, it's Turner. Powers through the defender. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quick strike complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. we check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UNLV looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 14 to Sam Houston. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Hauls it in. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10 for the offense.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They go to the ground. Turning it on. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Wants to return it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Golden Gophers have it with a first and 10. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Wow, Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. There he goes. He's at the touchdown. Golden Gopher. Once he got some room, it was over.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UConn going back to work on offense. Takes the handoff. It's Flowers. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already tricked. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
UConn will have to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. On his way from around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of... Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Minnesota! And the pummeling has started.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
On the move from inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Watson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Watson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Flowers. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The UConn offense goes back to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the... And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a crease. It's Flowers. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. UConn will have to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Throws to the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Pulls it and fires to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Offense going to be challenged to protect on third down after that last sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on third down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UConn going back to work on offense. That's caught. It's Porter. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26.
And first down for the offense.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're going to ride this running back. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. Runs through the tackle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the